Hi, welcome to Bella's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making fresh pasta from scratch. First, you're going to need some semolina flour. Semolina flour is used for pastas. This is 2 cups of pasta. Then you're going to go you're going to make a hole. You make quite a small hole. This should be a good example. Then you're going to take 3 whole eggs. And you're going to take 2 egg yolks. And 2 egg yolks. Make sure you separate them out and no extra egg yolk gets in. A way to do it, you put the egg in your hand and you have to get the white stuff out, and you should have a nice egg yolk. Next, let me wash my hands and we should get to the next step. Next, we get a fork and we start whipping. You have to start incorporating the flour into the egg. A nice mix till it becomes a dough. It's gonna get a bit messy first. Eventually, you should get a dough. You can use a bench scraper if you want, but it's best to use your hands if you don't have a bench scraper. It should work out into a nice, beautiful dough. If it's getting a bit dry, you can always add pinches of water. As you see, it's starting to form into the dough. I always want to add a bit more water. And this is my first video. If you like it, as you see, we created quite a bit of mess, which is okay. So now, the dough is a little coarse, so we can always add a bit of water to soften it up until it becomes nice and smooth. It's a bit coarse, so I'm gonna add more water in here, nice and smooth. And you let this stay in room temperature for about 30 minutes. I made a dough earlier on, so you don't have to wait. And that's how you make fresh pasta. But we're gonna not just make fresh pasta, we're gonna cook the fresh pasta. As you see, it has become nice and light. It's gonna look a little bit of a yellowish color at first, but it's an amazing recipe. Next, I'm gonna wash your hands again, and then I'm gonna put some plastic food wrap and let this chill for 30 minutes. Lovely, movie magic. I've already made an extra dough. It's a little less than this one. This is 2 cups of flour. I only added 1 cup. To make 1 cup, you just need 1 cup of flour and 1 whole egg and then 2 egg yolks, or 1 egg yolk. Either one works. This is perfect. And if you ever want to, just know that your countertop is going to be a little bit of stickiness, like it's already getting in my hands. It can be a bit sticky, but that's okay. And what I'm using is suji, which is wheat semolina flour. This is very different from the classic semolina flour you use, but it's actually used traditionally in some types of pasta, and it works the same. So I'm going to wash my hands, and then here's your plastic foiled here you go. This is the pasta. Okay, you're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes whatsoever while it cools. This one's a little lighter compared because clearly I didn't add much. I added a little. It is a little messy, but that's okay. Now the dough has been it's a little sticky, so if it is, you want to make sure this flour is nice and not very sticky. So we're going to be using a classic trick. you have to go here. You're gonna want to use more fine flour for like dough mixing, or like if you're gonna like make this dough more or less sticky, because you would recommend the dough should be less coarse, more fine. And since our doughs are, you might want to use more fine flour. So I'm using, right now you can also use all-purpose flour, works the same. I'm using a different type of Indian flour that's used for roti. It's exactly the same. Right now, always also use all-purpose flour. And you can also always use regular Simoleon flour. You can get it at like any grocery store. Well, you can get at like Whole Foods, works all the same. See, dough has become more soft and parts from the doughs. Okay. This is very, very light, and we're gonna roll it. You're gonna want to add more flour for this. Roll it quite a bit. It should be very thin. Very, very thin pasta, so it should be very thin. Pasta is very thin in general. Should be very thin. Here, so it's best that it's very thin as well. Sure, it's always even. So, genuinely willpower. Mostly it shouldn't be like. It should be transparent. You want to make it. Just start thinning it out like this. See. This is a good time to always add a bit more flour. Make sure this isn't getting sticky or anything. Like the first time I was rolling it, and that was bad. Don't mind the scissors, guys. In the meanwhile, I'm going to, as we sing, the dough is more and more finely, well, not finely, of course, like very thin. You need this to be very thin as a dough, because nobody likes thick spaghetti, that we all know. This is a good start. See, the dough is becoming more and more thin. Oh my God, lots of work, a lot of willpower, but you can do it. In the end, it's very thin. Just need to thin out the edges, and we should be done. Now what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna start folding it. Folding it. Folding it. Oh my God. So embarrassing. Let me refold one side. I'm so sorry. It's not very even. See? And then I'm gonna get a knife. If you want to get flour, which definitely need. Go get a knife and I'm gonna cut this into edges you can get out if you don't like. I clearly don't, so goodbye edges. And they'll become some sort of pasta. Ta-da! Very, very badly poured pasta. These are very, well, actually I don't hate them, so win-win. First video, I really haven't made pasta, but first time making pasta properly. I made quite nice pasta. And as you cut them, they're gonna, make sure you cut them evenly, which I'm probably not doing right now. Please cut them in half if they start getting too big. Come on. These are very thick pastas. I'm gonna obviously cut in half. Cut any nice newer pastas. Well, I did not do a very good job, clearly. But that's okay. I'll get better. This will be first time making pasta. Because it is. It's really my first time. I don't hate it. They're not longer, you can just put them to the side. Most of them did not become longer, they just stuck. I don't really like it's supposed to work. Ah! Pastas are a bit thin, you can always add more. It's clearly not working, it's okay. These you can always make for later. So embarrassing. It's fine. As good as I wanted it. We already have quite a few actually. Hoping this go better, and we're done. Not including all the failed ones. Now, first we're gonna heat up some pasta, water. Of course, we use this. Heat up some water. Not too much. I wasn't expecting this to fail. Actually, it kind of was because it's my first time. Here you go. Then, I'm gonna add quite a bit of salt, tablespoon perhaps. And fresh pasta cooks very quickly. So I'm gonna put this around 7 minutes cooking. I'm gonna add a minute, which is okay. It's all good. I'm gonna put this on our ash right now. And now I'm gonna start with the sauce. Small amount of pasta, we're just to put a little pan. You're gonna add some oil and you're gonna let this heat up. This cooks. It's gonna take a little while to cook and become pasta. We're gonna add some pasta sauce, of course. Using Botticini's pasta sauce, very delicious. Just to the side, let this heat up for about like 1 minute or whatever, till it becomes quite hot. And it's become hot, it's a good putter. And we're gonna put Parmesan to make this a bit more cheesier. I love cheese, so I'm gonna stop. This is Parmigiano Reggiano. I think that's how you say it. Ugh. 4 more minutes. Oopsie. So add a bit of oregano. I love oregano. If you like yours a little garlicky, you can always add a little bit of garlic sauce. Here, that's sizzling. Means it's cooking real good. Lower down the heat. See our pasta. And our pasta sauce is almost done. Ooh. And 1 more minute left and it should be done. Scene. Okay, timer's done. It's time to grab the pasta. This for another 2 minutes. And this is still delicious though. 1 minute and we're done. this somewhere. Let's plate this pasta dish. And more Parmesan. You can also add a little bit of mozzarella. I love cheesiness. To be honest, I don't hate it. I like it a lot. Now, for the official thing, after quite some time, we're going to finally taste it. I actually don't hate it. Pretty good job. Total fail of the shape though. But I love it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, please.